Let's modify some top hats and put together the new Penske suspension kit. Let's get started. The assumption here is you've already got a set of 99 top hats with the Fat Cat isolators installed. If not, you will need to purchase those top hats and install those isolators yourself. That job basically entails gluing the isolators to the top hats. The new Penske kit requires modification to the existing 99 top hats. We're basically going to open up the hole and chamfer the edges. We have a few extra tools here, but the process is going to be similar if you were to do this at home. We've got a gauge pin to help us locate the center of the top hat, a drill bit to remove most of the material from the top hat, a reamer for the final cut, and a chamfer tool to clean up our edges. We use the gauge pin to center the tool in the top hat. Quick shout out to KC Tool. Thanks for hooking us up with a discount on shop tools. Consider taking the money you've saved on this DIY maintenance and picking up some quality German tools from these guys. Once we've got everything centered, we use the 59/64 drill bit to remove a bulk of the material from the top hat. Next, we use the 15/16 reamer for the final cut. This is the desired diameter that we want. We clean everything up with a 90-degree chamfer on both edges. If you don't have access to these tools, you can accomplish this at home with a 15/16 drill bit and just deburr the inside and outside edges. And if you're really struggling to get this done, just shoot us a message. We might be able to help you out. Once you've got everything laid out, we can go ahead and assemble the top hats. This is a pretty straightforward process. Start by inserting the lower nut through the bottom of the top hat. There are a few very important things you need to pay attention to. There are flat washers and cone-shaped Belleville washers. Additionally, the orange rubber bump stops are not all the same height. Locate the flat washer and a set of 3 Belleville washers. Pay attention to the direction of the cone. Ensure that the base of the cone is seated against the upper mount. Locate the monoball and insert it into the upper nut. Loosely thread the upper nut into the lower nut. We'll torque down this nut on a vise. Repeat this procedure for the remaining 3 top hats. Next, we need to torque the lower nut to the upper nut. You'll need a thin-walled 32mm socket. Some of the thicker-walled sockets I had didn't fit. Unthread the top nut and apply a small amount of medium Loctite to the threads. Torque the nut to 50 foot-pounds. Apply a small amount of grease to the O-rings and slide on your existing threaded sleeve. Afterwards, double check to ensure that your O-rings are still in place. Reinstall your existing spring. Insert the orange and black 3/4 inch bump stops. Reinstall the nylock nut and torque it down with an impact. Apply a small amount of grease to the O-rings and slide on your existing threaded sleeve. Afterwards, double check to ensure that your O-rings are still in place. Assemble the orange 1/2 inch bump stop with stainless steel shim on top. reinstall the nylock nut, and torque it down with an impact. Alright, that's it. Before you go install the suspension in the vehicle, make sure you verify that you do have the right spacers and the bump stops and shims where they should be. If you've got ideas for other videos you'd like to see, please leave a comment below, and like and subscribe to stay updated when we upload new videos. Until next time.